yeah, where I was living, I'm in some kind of suburb, not in the city, but yeah, outside the city. And I just Google if there's a club around me, and I found one club. I'm in Regensburg, and the club is also here. I think they play in the, I don't know, I think the regional Liga, Oberliga, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think it's called Bayern Liga, something like this, because the Bavaria side has a different, there's a different way they do the thing set up. So I googled this club, and now I'm just gonna go to the club and talk to them, ask them if I can come for a trial or something. So this is what I'm gonna do, because nobody's gonna give me anything anyway. So we just go talk to the club and ask them if I can come for training. Today's obviously Sunday, but we see if I can get anything on Monday. If they can accept today, then I come back on Monday for training. So it's just, this is what I'm hoping for, and let's see. So this is one of the training facilities. So I just went inside. There were really no people, but then some old man dropped in, and then I just told him I wanted to come for training and stuff like this, and he said there was no training today. And he said he didn't have information, but then he called the manager of the club, and the manager said, "Oh, they need a keeper," and I'm like, "I'm not a keeper." And then there's like, "Okay, it's okay." The manager said I can come on Tuesday. There's no training tomorrow, so I can come back on Tuesday and then come and train with them. And yeah, so on Tuesday we'll come here 6:30 and then see how it goes. But yeah, one trial confirmed out of nowhere. That's just the beauty of this game. So let's go prepare for it. I checked out of the hotel. I was only in for a night. I only paid for, I think, a night, 2 nights actually. And now I have to check out because I couldn't afford to pay for the next 2 nights. For the next few nights, I'm really starving. I haven't eaten for the last 2 days. I haven't eaten anything. And now the guys at the reception in the morning, they allowed me to just keep my bag there, but came with another old guy, an old man. I think he was a bit racist. He was actually racist, and he didn't like me to even sit at the reception, and he told me to take my bag with me and go away with it. So he was just rude, so I took that, and now I'm here with my bag. I don't know. I'm just gonna sleep here on this place, just next to the church here. I'm just gonna sleep here, and yeah. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep doing this, but it is what it is. And tomorrow I have trial at 6:30, so I have to turn up there. I might just have to go with my bag as well, because I can't leave it here or anything. So just looking forward to see what happens then. Okay guys, so finally came to the club, and they've given me the training kit. So it's a short time, baby. This is the club. You can predict if you want. This is where I'm sleeping tonight. I'm just sleeping on the floor here. But I'm gonna sleep here. This is my bed. Sleeping at the station. Train station, so it's cold, but yeah. It is what it is. Okay. I hope you guys are good. I'm just chilling somewhere in the park, just relaxing, taking time off internet, and just coming here to meditate and try to reason with myself. But yeah, an update about the trial. So the next day I obviously came to the trial, and we had a training. It was just a light training because they had the game the next day, so everything they were doing was just some sort of fitness in a kind of a way. So after the training, played some small-sided game, and to be honest, I was like totally off. The touches, the passing, the shooting, everything was just off. I didn't really play good, I was out of myself. I wasn't really like I wasn't doing the things that I used to do with ease. Everything was just getting complicated, and again I was falling a lot. So I really didn't put in a good show. And then after that, I went to the office, obviously, just asked the coach if maybe I'm eligible to play tomorrow, or if just to hear what he has to say, clarity, And he told me, okay, first and foremost, like we told you earlier, we are not looking for any forward or a striker. At the moment, we are looking for a goalkeeper. Our roster is full. And secondly, you cannot play tomorrow because you do not have insurance. And all these other players you see here, they have insurance, and that's it. So we cannot take you in, but we can recommend you to a team within this area that might take you in. And I was like, cool, let's do that. So they took my number, and just a few hours later, the other club contacted me, and they're like, yeah, we got your number from Regensburg, and you can come down for a trial, but not today or tomorrow because they had a game. And I was like, okay. So I tried to reason my situation. Obviously, I didn't have where I was going to sleep, so I was like, okay, can't wait here for 2 days when I clearly don't know what's going to happen. So I just decided to go back to Berlin and then see. So going back to Berlin was crazy. The police arrested me in the train because I didn't have the ticket. I was using without a ticket because you have to pay for the ticket to use the train. And I told them, okay, I don't have. And then they took me to the office. Nothing escalated. They just wrote for me a certain paper, and they were like, next time don't use without that. And I was like, okay. So went back to Berlin. 2 days later, these guys called me. They were like, yeah, can you come later in the evening for training? And from Berlin to Regensburg, it's about four hours or more. And I'm like, I can't come because I'm far, and you should have told me maybe a day earlier, and then I can arrange. And ever since then, we try to keep in touch, but the communication looks like it's breaking, and nothing is coming out. Like they had interest before, because I didn't show a lot of commitment, like as they would expect me to anyway. So I let that go, and yeah, I've been able to get trials, but the problem is I'm not able to perform there. Maybe because of my mental state, I'm not mentally okay, or the conditions that I'm in most of the time I go for a trial, they are not so great. So it's just one of those that doesn't allow me to do things myself, like to just play comfortably or be myself. So clearly no blame on anyone or anything, but obviously this is what I expected to happen. But I know at one point it's all going to change. Like it's going to everything's going to fall in place someday. Maybe not just now, maybe a few more no's, but even if a no is just means I'm reducing the number of no's that I'm supposed to get. So it's okay. We don't stop there. We keep going. We don't make excuses. Even when I know my condition is not the best, I'll still keep going for more trials and just see what happens. And from there, we see what happens in the coming days. So at the moment, I'm just trying to reach out again to more contacts. The easiest way for me now is just showing up at the club facility and then ask somebody, and then they would be able to give me better information, and then maybe say you come back or say you don't come, and that is just how it's working for me. And the journey is really like draining mentally. You need to toughen up, but then you're going to need this later on in your career or in your life, because you need to be mentally strong to outstand any condition. And I knew what I was getting myself into. It wasn't going to be easy, and for sure if it's easy, then it's just the wrong thing that I'm doing. Anyone would have chosen a different option, and then an easier road. Just stay home and do something, and not let yourself sleep on the streets or try to figure this out. But these are my youthful years, and I really need to maximize them, push harder, and until then I cannot give up until like maybe I'm completely like, okay, I'm done with my I'm no longer at that age where I can't even play anymore, because I want to look back later and be like, okay, I really wanted to do this and I did it, not look back and I regret and I will not forgive myself for that. So that's just been a bit of it lately, and yeah, I'll keep updating you guys, and we see how everything goes. So until then, say goodbye.